Actually, being a very young organization, quite frankly, we still do not have a formal corporate social responsibility program in place at the moment. But I think since we are in the topic of social responsibility, the company feels that its best expression of social responsibility is its advocacy. And our advocacy has a lot to do with protecting the environment and conserving energy. These are two issues that are very evident right now in our maturing air conditioning market. And these are the things that our consumers are considering before buying an air conditioner. So our best evidence of our social responsibility awareness are our products and services. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. I think Ms. Leonie Garcia from Business Mirror would also like to ask you some questions.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Anyone can answer my question. I think right now we still have a large presence of air conditioners in the country, especially sa mga houses. But with the presentation, I learned that the multi-inverter type is really good. So aside from economical reasons, what are the other benefits and what makes it the best for the Philippines?
Yeah, the multi-inverter right now, especially for, as our host indicated a while ago, in urban cities where we live in condominiums, you know, having a lot of air conditioners, let's say if you have a 2 to 3 bedroom condominium or 2 to 3 bedroom houses, you can make use of this multi-inverter and just have a single outdoor or maybe 2 outdoors serving several what you call this one? Bedrooms or living rooms and dining rooms. So you say one of the aspects there is the limitation, if there's a limitation on the number of outdoor that you can put, or the facade of your house, you know, you will just be putting a lot of outdoor. So you can actually put this outdoor at the back, you know, without so much damaging your the architectural facade of your house or of the condominium. Does that answer your question, no? Thank you.
So we have another question from Ms. Evie Abadilla of Manila Bulletin.
Good afternoon, sir. I just want to know what's Daikin's strategies when it comes to staying ahead of competition in terms of standards of quality.
Can you just repeat, ma'am, in terms of?
Standards of quality, quality standards.
Okay, as our president has also shown in the first slide, on the first presentation, we have always been committed to a higher product quality in our air conditioners. And aside from this, actually, our commitment to the Filipino people is that we can provide these high quality products because like us in the Philippines, we belong to the Oceania region. We have many research and development facilities within the region that cross-functionally share innovative technologies for all our products. So we are able to be at the forefront of innovative technologies compared to competition. And besides that, as earlier said, our company is more than 80% is air conditioners, aside from the chemical division and everything. But more than 80% of our sales are into air conditioner. So, focus ang research and development namin into the air conditioners. That is one of the leading factors that really makes us a cut above the rest in terms of competition. Unlike other brands, when they have other products to contend with, Daikin only has air conditioning. So that's why our research and development is so focused on air conditioners. Was I able to answer?
Follow-up question lang, sir.
Sorry.
How much of your company
Sir.
budget do you... Follow-up question lang. How much of your company budget do you dedicate to R&D? Ballpark figure lang.
Ma'am, actually, for Daikin Philippines, we don't have that facility. But within the region, we have three.
I think not less than 3% of our total sales we allocate for research and development. So to add on to your question also, as you can see, not only now, we are the leading air conditioning company. From the presentation, you can see that most of the new products are invented by Daikin. 1969, we invented multi-split. 1982, we invented VRV system. And then recently, we also use the most, at this moment, we can say the most environmental friendly refrigerants, R32, which we also invented by Daikin. So this shows that we are always ahead of our competitor in terms of rolling out new product and also new technology in the air conditioning market. Thank you.
Thank you. We have another question here from Mr. Florencio Husay of Manual to Life.
Yes, good afternoon. I'd just like to ask if all of your units right now are running on R32 refrigerant, and it was also advertised that Daikin has been using that because it's been a trend now that to go compliant with a much more friendlier refrigerant, right?
As mentioned before, we are the inventor of R32 refrigerants. In 2013, we launched the first R32 residential air conditioning in the Philippine market. And we have been selling this for the past 5 years. I think not less than 200,000 units already in the market. So in this aspect, we will continue to expand the product range for using these refrigerants. So last year, 2018, mid of last year, 2018, we expand this refrigerant to our commercial air conditioning, where presented by our colleague just now, the floor standing, the cassette, all those commercial use now is also using R32. So our research and development team is constantly want to expand this refrigerant to other products. So we are also looking into expand to the bigger capacity product range in the futures to use this type of refrigerants.
Thank you. And also, Filipinos are also fun. Right now, for air conditioning, Filipino homes mostly rely on window type air conditioners. How would you convince Filipinos to go with split type in inverter air conditioning? Since there's also the pricing. There's also many factors that affects that.
Very, very relevant and good question. So, has been our wish that window unit air conditioning is being phased out in the Philippine market. But since established in 2019 until today, we are still doing awareness on the split air conditioning until today. If you ask us the success rate, I cannot say 100% successful changing from window to split type, but there are certain percentage we have achieved to shift from using the window air conditioning to the split type air conditioning. But having said that, all this while, this job is done by us. But with the new regulations from the government, which require more energy efficiency products, I believe this will help us to expedite the change of the window air conditioning to the split type air conditioning, because there is certain requirement that they need to fulfill before they are being rated energy efficient based on the table. So for Daikin, we have been sending our product to the testing lab since last year, and we have been rated 5-star for all our inverter product. But from the market itself, we know that non-inverter window type are not meeting this requirement right now. So what they do now is the window air conditioning, now they roll out more inverter type air conditioning for window. So in the future, you will most probably see a lot of inverter window type. But again, if you check the rating of the energy efficiency, if you compare a window inverter type and split inverter type, most likely the window type inverter will not meet 5-star, because the efficiency of window unit is always below the split type because of the volume of discharge, air discharge, and also some other factors like casing. So heat exchange will not go so fast with the window type. So we hope with this implementation, we look forward 2020, we want to see the effect on the window air conditioning in the Philippines. So that's what we are looking forward with the government coming in. I hope I answered.
Thank you very much.
One more question here from Ms. Ned Soriano of Crossroads.
Good afternoon. I do not want to ask any question, but my exposures in Toastmasters International dictates that I comment all your speakers, although some of them were really nervous. I could sense that, but they spoke from their hearts. And I'm not a technical person, but I understood their presentation because they spoke from the heart. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.